Your need for materialism is rooted in your lack of self-love and confidence. I know this is harsh, but it's also true. There are only a handful of things we would actually buy or consume if nobody else would see them or know that we purchased them. The things we wear, the cars we drive, the way we dress and style our hair, these are all decisions partly influenced by other people. And we are not willing to ever admit this, but it is true. Even if you choose to abstain from these things, it's based on being anti what other people think. So, in a way, it's still rooted in your lack of self confidence because your thoughts and actions are influenced by someone else. Now, understanding that helps us to move from being materialistic and indulging in overconsumption to enjoying a simple life and a life of contentment. This comes with understanding, one, that without having any other input or outside influence, you would very likely think and feel a lot different than you do today. And two, before the influence of other people, before the middle school threat of being teased for thinking or feeling a certain way, you had your own way of thinking, your own way of understanding, your own set of beliefs, your own identity. And when we are not secure in ourselves and our identity, we may turn to external possessions to fill that void. One of the ways a lack of self-confidence manifests is through seeking external validation. We might believe that owning certain items will make others see us in a better light. It becomes a way of compensating for perceived shortcomings. But the thing is, true confidence comes from within and not from things we own. So, although it may be impressive to others, although it may look good, although it may get us lots of compliments, it does not fill the void that we already have, that we are not enough, or that somehow we have to buy things and add things externally to who we are to compensate from what we are missing within. Another problem with using materialism to fill this void is that it often fuels a never-ending quest for more. More clothes, more gadgets, more status symbols. It's like a cycle where the pursuit of possessions becomes a substitute for addressing the core issue that we have with self-doubt. But the truth is, no amount of stuff can fill the void created by this lack of self-confidence. The sooner we can understand that, the sooner we can begin to address what our true issues are and begin to learn to love ourselves. I'll admit that our consumer culture plays a significant role in perpetuating the link between materialism and self-esteem. Advertisements are constantly telling us to buy a certain product that will make us more attractive, more successful, happier. It's essential to recognize these messages and understand that our worth is not determined by what we own. We have to also understand that nothing we buy can truly improve who we are, nor can it complete us in any way. The things that we buy are meant to be tools that we can use. Of course, they can make our lives more meaningful. They can help us to do things. They can make things more convenient for us. But none of it is going to alter who we are or make us as a person more or less significant. When we struggle with self-esteem, consumer culture has the ability to put us in a cycle of buying things to make us look or feel better without addressing the primary concern. So how do we break from this cycle? The key is to focus on building genuine self-confidence, genuine self-love. This involves reflection, acknowledging our strengths, accepting our imperfections. When we cultivate a strong sense of self-worth, the need for external validation diminishes, and material possessions become less significant. We begin to treat our possessions as they are, possessions meant to be used, and we don't use them to make ourselves feel better. One easy exercise to start this process is to pick 10 to 15 items that you own. List out what you do with them, why you purchased them, and how they've improved your life. You'll probably find that the majority of items have not improved your life in any way or done anything significant for you. And that's actually great if that happens, because it immediately signals to you that your money and your resources that you're using to attain these things are not improving your life in any way. This can really help to bring home the idea that your things don't make you, that you do not become better or more significant based on what you own. And this, of course, is great for helping you with self-confidence and building up your self-esteem and going through that process of accepting yourself as you are. Let's just remember that materialism, often rooted in a lack of self-confidence, is a societal challenge that many of us face. By understanding this connection and working on building authentic self-esteem, we can shift our focus from external possessions to internal fulfillment. Hopefully you found this video helpful. See you in the next one.